No, it is not. It lost you. Alright, today it's September 30th, 2023. We're going to go on a little quick ride, test out my drone again. Got a firmware update. We got all sorts of new rules that are starting to occur with the FAA, where you have to have a remote ID transmitting all the time. Anything to try to make it less fun. We're going to go gas loud. And we're getting ready for a trip coming up. We're gonna go to Big Bend. The 30 years I lived in Texas, and even the last 10 or 12 when we were riding, we never went down there because, oh, that's just too far. So now that we're farther away, that's where we're going. So I think it's gonna be a fun trip. We're gonna gather up our stuff. We've been preparing for it already. Melissa's marking out some routes. Got her a new Garmin. Her old one was basically a one meant for a car, and it was kind of melting. It had been a few years on the bike out in the elements, and the whole case was kind of getting sticky and gooey, and it wouldn't do the routes the way we wanted to anymore either. It had some really old maps, and anyway, the whole thing became an indicator that we needed to do. That was a strange sound. We needed to do something, so we got her an updated Garmin. She's good to go, and we're gonna run out of here. All right, I don't know what that noise is, but I'm not liking it. Okay. So we're going through various upgrades, getting the bikes ready, and I now have her CB and Garmin all switched to a power source, so they go off when she turns her key off, so we don't have to worry about remembering to shut them down so that she doesn't drain her battery while we're parked somewhere. So that's all done. Got our fuel filters cleaned, got fresh oil, new tires. Now we're just waiting for the time to go. So we're taking a little run this morning. We're going to go up and test the drone. We're going to try to do some drone shots down there. We'll end up putting out some videos during, probably after we get back, but anyway, try to do some videos where we're down there and put those out there. Never been to Big Bend. We've been down in areas like that, of course, because we were, I think it probably farther south that we've been is Fredericksburg. We ride to Sisters, but we're going all the way down this time, going to Big Bend. Pretty excited about it. So that's coming up soon, and like I said, we'll put some videos out there and you can see what we see. But today it's like, well, it says 69 right now. Sunshine, supposed to get up about 85, 87. We're gonna just go stretch the legs a little bit, make sure everything's working on the bikes, have a little wind therapy. Every time we come here, it's like a feeding frenzy. Every pump's full.
Anything open over there?
Nope. $287 miles. That's one thing I do like about this bike. All my other ones seem to all be structured to give out around about 160 miles. I believe this thing would go 287. Farthest I've gone on a tank is 223, I believe. But I still had over a gallon left, even though my gauge said I was empty for miles. Get around 50 miles to the gallon, depending on how far I roll the wrist. So I mean, I think it would go close to 300. First bike I ever had to do that. Sure is nice not to have to stop at every pump. Thought that was a snake in the road. We've had some copperheads lately. One of them, we were out on the trails a couple weeks ago. I walked right in front of it. Melissa all of a sudden takes a big gasp. I didn't know what she was talking about. I had walked within about 3 inches of its nose, right there on the trail. Luckily it was cool that morning and he was not very active. And then the week after that, we walked the same trail and got jumped by a bunch of yellow jackets and got crap stung out of us. Ah, the outdoors. Still better than being back in the city. One thing that's going to really be different about Big Bend, we're not going to have all these trees. Alright, see if we can get this drone working. Not working. It's not working. I don't know what's wrong. Well, I can't get it too much lower. It's going to get into our trees. I mean, I can try it a little. It's marked around you, but it's...
No, just to track me.
Do what?
Just to see me.
Yeah, I can see you. And it's got you. Now it's doing it.
Can you raise it now?
I'm going to try, yes. It's not going any higher.
Okay.
I don't know if that's high enough. It's got you.
Maybe if I just stay slow along the road.
It says max flight reached, which is not correct.
If I stay along the road and go slowly.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it keeps saying max flight reached, so I don't know what the heck is going on. I'll hesitate a few seconds, make sure it's tracking you, and then I'll follow you.
Sounds good.
It's tracking you. It lost you. No, it is not. It lost you. Alright.
Well, my drone skills haven't improved much. I was hoping we could get this thing to track our bikes as we ride. I thought that'd be a really cool shot. I think with this drone, maybe that's not going to work so well. Or maybe it's just a user error, which is quite likely. Back when in programming days, we used to call it ID10T error.
I'm going
quite
back
well
for
could
it.
be just me. Anyway, we'll try to get some really good shots with the drone down there at Big Bend. Hopefully we'll have some really dramatic scenery to show you. Really looking forward to the trip.